Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel, Guidance from Divine. And before I start my reading for today, I have added this small portion in the beginning of the video when I am talking about an experience I had with the channel in releasing 2 videos recently. So if you want to skip, you can directly skip to the pile picking, and the collective who wants to share and to be a part of the story of my experience, then you're more than welcome to stay and listen to that. I'm just sharing it because some of you did experience it with me in when I released that video. So because I am busy on the New Year's Eve, so I recorded 2 videos, one to be released on 31st and one to be released on 1st. The 1st January video was from Ganeshji, Lord Ganesha, and the 31st December video was the surprise message as the end of year message that we have anything that has been missed or we have not received till now, so we will receive it. So I got these 2 videos ready, and I put them on the YouTube studio for releasing specific time, specific date. 2 different thumbnails I made for them. And in the morning of 31st of January, when I woke up and I checked on the video, I saw that it was Ganeshji's video there. And the other video is for 1st of January. So they have switched. And for both, the surprise video was not there at all, but the other video of Ganeshji was also coming again, basically on 1st of January. So it was like a repeat. But the thumbnail for 31st was surprise message, and the video inside was of Ganeshji. And I was really surprised, and like, how did I mess it up? And I didn't do something wrong. I was very clear about it. I make sure that these things go properly in alignment, and somehow I felt that this has happened. So I tried to figure out what has gone wrong. I fixed the video for so they switched actually. So Ganeshji's message is now, because some of you have already seen and commented, so it was Ganeshji's, which was supposed to come on 1st, is now on 31st. And the surprise message, which was supposed to be on 31st, is now on 1st. So I really felt like there is some divine intervention happening, because in no way, shape or form I could recall where did I do this mistake. I remember everything doing right. So I sat down with the spirit after correcting it, and I said, okay, I allow that. It's fine. It's okay. And if it has to happen this way, the 1st has to come on 31st and 31st and 1st. It's fine with me. And I let the spirits take over and assign which video is coming on which day. So when I sat down with spirit, I just wanted to know what this could be, the reason here. Like, what is this happening? Because recently there is so much happening in the collective and in my own personal journey as well, that it really feels like the timelines are shifting, and these timelines shift so many times. It happens, as I may have shared on the channel as well, that we do not in our awareness, it doesn't happen that we just jumped a timeline. So because it is such a concentrated energy, the change that we're going through right now. So I connected with spirit, and they said that this is a big timeline jump that has happened. And the second message was that it is a continuous process. There is no significance of time anymore. We are jumping these timelines. We are as if coming out of time itself in moving our ascension in higher dimensions, and this is how it's more and more going to be. So the reference of time, in the sense that 31st December marks the end of 24, 1st January marks the start of 25, these things we have moved out of. So when I'm saying we, I'm specifically talking about my journey right now, but if you are resonating with the message, then this message is for you as well, and that is why I'm called to share this experience, so that many of us in the collective are going through this change, this jumping timelines. So a lot of things in the day happen that I keep losing things when I definitely remember that I kept them here, and then I find them. At first I used to feel that spirit is just having fun with me and they're hiding it from me because it's not the right time for me to have it, or in some way it was aligned. But now it is a very direct example for me of jumping timelines in my reality. So there was this one message of time not that important. Everything is happening where it's meeting your vibration. That is the divine timing. And the second message was also for me, it was like a surprise came for me from spirit, that the surprise message I was about to release gave me a surprise that it didn't publish. It came on another day. And how do I deal with this change? How do I deal with this jumping the timeline in? Because jumping timeline means that you're going to face a different situation, right? It's not what you were expecting. So what is the reaction? How am I responding to this change? And am I getting shocked? Am I getting stressed? Am I nervous? Am I just having a lot of anxiety that, oh my gosh, it's going wrong? And how did I handle that? So in all of that experience, I was seeing myself in an aware state that how I'm dealing with this. And it was a good feedback of letting go of control and really allowing what is happening. And also in allowing what is happening, there was another message, which is a third message, that in this new timeline, when we allow something to happen, there is still action required. You still need to act on, but still an example of action required is like to correct the titles, like let's say in my video, the action that was required with the change that came to me required me to handle the situation in a calm, grounded manner, in accepting that this is for my highest good. But the action still required was that I have to correct the situation that has changed, the video that has come, the mismatch happening in the video inside and the thumbnail outside and the title and those things. So that is still the message of spirit, is that the action is still required. So there was this out of time experience confirmed as a feedback of jumping timelines. And it was also Ganeshji's blessings as well, that he gave me a surprise, and he gave me blessings, and in some way, which I'm not aware of, he removed a block for me as well in my journey, due to which I could jump this timeline and be in this vibration where I am. So it was a beautiful synchronicity happening for me through the collective, in service for collective of guidance from divine. And I wanted to share this space with my beautiful souls present here, that you may also be experiencing something like that, and I would love to hear from you as well if there is something like this going on, because we are going in this timeline shifts in the exact match of our vibration is happening, and sometimes we do not understand how it is in our highest good. But to be aligned is to stay grounded, to stay calm, not fall for a reaction, but a response. And that response is the only action required with respect to the situation that has come in that moment, in that here and now. So that is one message I wanted to share with the collective. And I couldn't explain how it all happened, and I still don't know what block has been removed and how it is a blessing for me till now. But yes, this is divine timing and divine intervention, and I just wanted you to be also a part of my journey. So thank you so much for listening, and let me know if you have any such similar experiences going on, because I'm going through this like for the last almost 2 weeks, a lot of these, just finding myself in a place where I don't know where I was. Like in readings also, you might have noticed I have to pause sometimes in the middle because I've completely lost a thread, like as if I went somewhere and came back, and then realizing what was I saying, what was going on, which pile it is. So thank you for then being patient with me as well during these times, as we all are on our healing journey. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for holding space for me here, and I'm very grateful, and I will see you in the continuation of the reading now. Thank you. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the reading. So today's reading, we are connecting with Kuan Yin, and it is a very strong presence today that Kuan Yin is here. She has been coming for a few times in the reading, but today's message is very specifically receiving information and more guidance from her. So this is the deck of Kuan Yin, and let us start with our pile pickup. Okay. She's saying 4 today. Okay. All right. So we have 4 piles for today's reading. For pile 1, we have Sweeping Sister Willow, number 31. For pile 2, we have Ivory Swan Goddess, number 15. For pile 3, we have Radiant Moon of Compassion, number 23. And for pile 4, we have Many Hands of the Goddess, number 17. Okay. So have a look at the energy of the cards, my dear beautiful collective, and pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, Sweeping Sister Willow, number 31, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are connecting with the Ascended Master, the Divine Feminine, Kuan Yin. And there is a message of I do know this card talks about the message of forgiveness, but it's also coming with very strongly with you forgiving yourself first. So there is a lot of work happening in pile 1 in this reading, heart space, heart chakra, where she's working on. And the forgiveness is coming to others, to forgive others as well, but it is coming to start with you. You forgive yourself for anything that you feel you have done wrong, because we are allowed mistakes, is her message. We do not have to judge ourselves for the mistakes, the things that we think we have done wrong, or behaving or reacting or our actions in a way that came very defensive and then indirectly very aggressive in some way, because those defenses were important to be built because it was a survival mode you are in. But now that survival mode is behind you, and you need to let go by choice, let go of these defenses. And to do that, there is the forgiveness that you have to give to yourself. You are allowed mistakes. There is no judgment on our need. The need arises by the path we are on. There is no judgment on that, how we have to act. It's all about our intention. And now she's asking you right now, the intention is to forgive yourself. How beautiful. That is such a beautiful, loving place, my dear pile 1. That is such a beautiful message. I just had to fix my curtains. I was feeling cold because there was so much of energy coming. There's so much of Kuan Yin energy coming in your pile right now that I felt a big shift in temperatures. I suddenly started feeling cold. So there is a lot of release, and feeling this cold is also a release symptom in energy work. We always tell the clients as well that if you're feeling cold, then you are either feeling very depleted, or you are ungrounded, or there is some release happening, and you should be in a space where you should take care of yourself and feel nurtured and warm and cared for, really holding space for yourself, that is. So I feel that is one message for you, Pal 1, that for this forgiveness, for this release, you should really be in a space where you're taken care of. You are holding space for yourself. And then in continuation with the forgiveness message, now it is coming for forgiving others, because this is a sense of freedom. This is like shedding that extra baggage that you have. Very karmic baggage also, I'm hearing, that it is time now for you to let go of this extra baggage and travel light, travel as you're supposed to be. And it is this sense of freedom that comes with the forgiveness. Yeah. So let me see which all decks are coming. Let me get them for you. So the message for you of forgiveness is coming in a very karmic way as well, when it is to forgive others. So, and it is very heart oriented as well. So let us see. Okay. Thank you. So let us see, what do we need to know? The ever evolving mystery, release the joy. Yes. It is about the joy in the heart. And with this message, I have to add, Pile 1, that when I am working with my clients who are finding it difficult to forgive, and I ask them to be gentle with themselves, because it is a very, very deep healing. It is a very, like a leap of growth that we do in our heart space. It is a growth that we cannot go back from. Once we know forgiveness in our heart, then it's a space we really find it difficult to go back on our journey, even in the coming lifetimes. So it is a lot of deep healing. It can be shadow healing. It can be karmically releasing a lot of the baggage, as Quan Yin said. So, but then even if, like how I suggest and what my advice is for my clients is always that even if we can achieve forgiveness in our heart, then this is one big deal for one lifetime to achieve. And really be gentle with yourself while you are working on the forgiveness, because it is very, 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 it can feel harsh sometimes, just the let go process. And it requires a lot of let go by the time when you reach a space in your heart where you are filled with this joy and you can actually forgive. So this release, the joy card, is talking a bit about that. The pink flamingos also remind me of Kuan Yin here. There is a lot of heart space. There is a rare orchid plant in the center, and so many hearts here. The trees, the heart which are made here, these are also like beings who have these roots growing down. Yeah, this is very karmic energy. Even from the card, I'm picking a lot of karmic energy, but very rare karma. Like with this rare orchid here, it's like a very rare karma. So something maybe your soul has been working on for some time, and now the divine timing is here for you to release it. But Kuan Yin is here to help you in that healing, nurturing, that loving space of compassion for yourself, because Kuan Yin is the ascended master of compassion and love and unconditional love. So this is very much required for yourself first, to love yourself first, to have compassion for yourself, and then to forgive yourself, and then to move into that space where then it is with others. So this is karmic dealing, but it is coming with you first. That is one message of this card. Let us move on to the Priestess of Light. It is a very feminine, divine feminine oriented space today, with the reflection of the Kuan Yin space where we are in the reading. Very nurturing, healing, loving, compassion, and accepting as well, that we accept ourselves as who we are, we accept others as who we are. And it's really making me, when I'm saying it, making me feel very emotional, like a lot of release I feel is happening in pile 1. You're going through a lot of release right now, pile 1. So we have healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. So this could be then my pile for my collective of healers here and energy workers here. And that is where Kuan Yin is supporting you to come in touch with the space, the vibration of forgiveness, so that the healing space, the healer then shines out, the healer then blossoms out. From that space, the healer rises. How beautiful is that? You have a connection with Earth as well, with Mother Gaia. So let me give you a message from an Earth element or Earth or Gaia. Let's see what comes through for pile 1. Thank you. We have Gaia herself. Nurturing. Gaia is healing you. Gaia is nurturing you. Yeah, this is exactly the divine feminine presence that I was feeling. I'm feeling it is very much that, and she has come as a proper presence. She's showing herself that I'm here for you, I'm nurturing you, I'm taking care of you, you're very protected, you're very safe, you're comforted, I'm holding space for you. And the next one is lake with stillness. And this is the willow tree again, with the willow here. So with this forgiveness is coming with this till now karmic, but there is also with the willow present in this one, and the water element and the stillness as well. I'm feeling there is a lot of like the emotional release that I picked up, that I felt like very teary suddenly happened. I feel there is a lot of a release of some pain body, or healing of a trauma or a wound on your emotional body is also happening. And this is where it is leading you to forgiveness then. So you are not fully there yet, but you are on the way. These are the building steps that will take you there. You will reach there. The bottom card energy is mountain, strength. You have the strength to do it. Okay, I feel I should keep it here as well. The stillness is the strength as well, I'm hearing. Let us connect with the Kuan Yin. Okay, I do not have the deck here. Let me get it 1 second. So this is Kuan Yin's deck. So I was saying, let us connect with Kuan Yin again and see from her deck. So these all messages are also like Gaia and Kuan Yin, but this is her specific deck. Number 10, listen to your muse. Listen to your heart. Look how beautiful this art is. Your spirit is, like Kuan Yin is whispering in your ear, and then it is projected outside for you to see, because you're following it from the heart. What a beautiful card. Such a beautiful energy. And number 10 is also reflecting to me on closer to completion energy as well. Yeah, very heart-centered work going on right now, pile 1. Okay, so let us connect with the feminine energy more, with Kuan Yin and Gaia, and see what else wants to come through for pile 1. Thank you. We have number 8, attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear. So this energy we did pick up with the forgiveness and the karmic energy as well. This could be very specifically for many of you around relationships, and that is where the emotional healing is happening. Letting go is there. Restriction is also there, that the healer is restricted right now. That is the message for the restriction. And there is an energy of fear as well that has come through that needs to be, you have to like release it, or see see into the eyes of the fear to see there's nothing there, for you to move into that space of forgiveness. So you are releasing a fear as well right now. Okay. I feel there's one more message from the same deck. Let's just see what comes through. There is also an element of magic with you. There is something very magical about you. Maybe the healer has this wisdom in... It's very different, like high dimensional vibe coming, like connection with someone from a very high dimension. It could be your spirit team is in, let's see, Night Wind, facing fear, subconscious release, healing. So we have the same message again as a confirmation. It's a number 23. Yeah, it's a number 23. The vibration of change with 5, and this is in continuation with this energy here again, that she's just emphasizing more on the release of this fear, which is coming as something very important for you to focus on and release it from the heart. A very heart-centered journey you're on, pile 1. Okay, so let me give you a message of light for pile 1, please. Patience is also, I'm hearing, yeah, the moment you picked up the energy, the card decided to come. There's something about patience, to be patient with yourself. And we have 2 cards, the Earth's core, stability, grounding, core beliefs. So we are still being shown more about the fear, pile 1. It is something to do about a negative belief. You're releasing a negative belief, and this negative belief is about you. So it could be in your conditioning, it could be you have been hearing about yourself, you didn't agree with it. So there is this a negative belief that you need to release, and you're going into this release process, and there is fear as well around it. Then the next is the eclipse, creativity, writing, and expression. And this is a prediction on your timeline for the next eclipse whenever it is coming, because this is a timeless reading as well. So whenever you're watching it, there is an emphasis on the eclipse where there is a blessing coming on your creative energy. There is a lot of expansion happening. By the time eclipse is there, a lot of expansion has happened in your sacral and heart space as a confirmation from spirit. With expression, I do feel, I should say throat as well. But I'm feeling firstly it is around heart and sacral, and then there is more expansion happening in the throat chakra. Okay, so let us see. Let's give you your final card now for the reading. From Quan Yin, please. What does pile 1 needs to know? Thank you. The crowning, initiation, thresholds, and rebirth. And this is how the journey is for you right now, pile 1. As I said, this forgiveness is a very, very deep healing. this is the crowning part of the birthing. And really, when I say that, I think I did say that where there's no going back from, like it will not go back. This is how it is reached, and it has to happen. Yeah, look at this beautiful little baby here, birthed by the mom. Look at the beautiful, beautiful message here. So I really feel, Pile 1, that it is a tough place, a difficult place that you are in right now, but you're very aware of your own strengths. You're very aware of what is happening. There is just this alignment, as if to stay in alignment is coming as the action required right now. The divine feminine, Gaia, Kuan Yin, they all are doing the work in the background. Very karmically it is being sorted, but staying in this alignment so that this fear releases. You let go of this fear and the restriction goes away, and the energy moves freely, like letting go of that baggage as well that we picked up before. So traveling very light. Yeah, so this is where you're heading. This is how guided you are, protected you are, and you are so nurtured and taken care of by the divine feminine and the ascended master. So thank you so much, my dear Pile 1. This was your reading, and good luck on your journey, on your healing. Thank you for all the comments, shares, subscriptions, and the likes. I am so grateful for your energetic imprint on the channel and bringing our beautiful collective together and help us all grow and ascend together. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello, my dear Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, Ivory Swan Goddess, number 15, then this is your reading. And today we are connecting with Quan Yin, the Ascended Master Quan Yin. And today's reading with your card, there is a message of release of guilt and shame happening right now, in which Quan Yin is assisting. Pile 2 is helping, holding space. And either this is happening or this is in need to happen, is how the message is coming. So let us continue with this inquiry and see what else Quan Yin shows us for Pile 2. So I'm picking a lot of ancestral presence as well right now for Pile 2, and I feel they are trying to show us where this healing has to happen with respect to anything we can know about the shame and guilt. It could be a past life reading as well for some, energy, past life release to happen for some. So let us continue. Let us connect with ancestors first. Oh, thank you. And then we will see that where it is leading us. Okay, so we have, this deck talks about, oh, it's a number 15 as well. This is 15, this is 15. So 15 is important. Number 15 is important. It could be for someone, for this life, an incident happening at the age when they were a teenager, when they were 15, a young age. There could be something, a guilt around that time. And it says disappointment. And on the other side, it says satisfied. So it can be seen either way where you are feeling, but I'm feeling the ancestors are showing a message of being disappointed with yourself in some way at this age. Maybe a choice you were supposed to make, you didn't, which is still lingering in your energy field today. They're also showing me specifically like this could be a very specific message, like they're showing me you in your young teenagers having a fight with someone, but now that person has passed away, like a passed on loved one energy, they are present here, and you are disappointed in something with your dealings with them of that time. So there is this energy of guilt or shame around that as well. And for that specific message, the spirit present is asking, the past on loved one present is asking you to release this, because they hold so much love and so much of care for you that they fully understand you didn't mean it. And really on those lines, they are bringing a lot of comfort for you, along with the presence of Kuan Yin as well. And for the whole collective, there is this energy of disappointment which is coming, which the ancestors are showing in a way that you feel something you have done around which this guilt and shame is, for which you're feeling very disappointed. And they are bringing with a very loving, caring. If you see, these are like their arms are spread around you in a very protective way, that it's all right, we all do mistakes, it's fine. Let go of this guilt and shame around whichever situation or thoughts that are recurring, like very overthinking thoughts as well. I'm picking like somebody's just sitting and receiving those thoughts a lot. And so this kind of this message came in pile 1 as well, with forgiving yourself, but here it is very much connected with the ancestors and your past life energies. So let us see, let us connect with the past life deck to see if we can find something more for pile 2. Anything else? Okay. So we have finding love, spouse and lover, number 17. So there could be a shame element or a guilt element around a relationship, a love relationship with spouse, partner, husband, wife, in whichever way it's coming for the collective. It's also coming for someone, again, like very specific messages have started to come. For someone, it is coming very specifically as like the teenage year, like who you were dating, or you were in love with someone at the age of 15, and then that didn't happen. Or that happened for some of you, but that went upside down. It didn't go well. But the advice you received, you feel you should have received it. You should have listened to that. So there is a mix of, but it's a lot of disappointment energy and the frequency of love meshed up together in different scenarios in 3D life. So please take it as it resonates. But I can understand now why Kuan Yin is here, holding space for you in so much of a loving, caring, nurturing, and compassionate place for you, along with the ancestors as well. Because there is a like there is a deep round, like she's showing me, like there is like a deep round wound which is very deep and empty and vacant, kind of a space which needs to be filled with love, care, and time and space, allowed for the body to heal itself, as if the body being you here, like the self to heal. So it needs time, space, love, caring, and that is why your ancestors and Kuan Yin are present here, holding that space, that loving space for you. Beautiful. Let me see which. I feel they are just trying to connect with you in a very loving way, giving you messages. So let me get a deck of receiving a message from past on loved one. We'll do that so you can take it as it resonates. And then we will get some, like affirmations or some just motivational as well coming. Okay, let me get that. I know 2, 3, the ones they're showing. So there are a few messages coming from these decks. Let me give you the first one. The first one coming feels more like from the ancestor. Yes. So we have two cards. The first one is action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Oh, that's so beautiful. So this is the lot of the encouragement coming in contrast with the disappointment energy. And the next one is virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Wow. So in releasing the guilt and shame that we have picked up, or any other disappointing energy that we have picked up, it is coming in a lot of your self-worth, your encouragement for knowing that how you are growing right now is a big example. It's not about the past. Like really letting go of this past energy is very much like they're really supporting you and pushing you to let go of this past energy right now. So this is message specifically coming from so there are two messages coming. One is coming from Kuan Yin herself, and one is coming from your guardian angel. So let us receive the messages, and then we'll see which one is from which. I feel first is from Kuan Yin, and then from guardian angel, please. Thank you. Okay. So the message from Kuan Yin is death is an illusion. So there is a message of the passed on loved one. Apologies, my friend. The moment I picked up this card, I suddenly felt a lot of distractions happening in my world, in my reality, and in my energy as well. I felt like there was a lot of interruption, and I had to then sit down, cleanse the energy and ground so that I can come back with the channeling frequency and receive the message as it is. So connecting back with your energy field, how the ancestors in Kuan Yin are present, and these are the motivational messages we're receiving for you. So they really want you to find the self-love right now with the virtue message. And with the death is an illusion, this is coming in clarification for the one message we picked up for the past on loved one specifically, that they have not gone anywhere. They're here. And they are giving you this beautiful proof and acknowledgement of how much love they have for you and how much understanding they are of what you are going through. And for the whole collective, there is another message coming of death is an illusion. And this is around the kind of the release of the shame, guilt, disappointment of what the difficult situation you're going through in this healing. It feels like the death of something. It could be in a loving partner, a relationship, love relationship. It could be that you're coming out of something. For someone, specifically, there's energy field of the divorce happening for some of you here, and that is where the guidance is coming from Kuan Yin, that death is an illusion. So it's always the birth of new. It is the cyclical process that you are in, and the purpose has been served. And let go of this energy of guilt and shame, and see that something has to let go so that the space is created, so that new is birthed in, something new comes in. So it's really about creating space right now with matching your vibration, and the purpose has been served for a connection. So that is it's a bigger meaning here, like it's different messages with the same card. And then this is from Guardian Angel. Take responsibility for your actions. Okay. So this is about the self-love and also the self-worth. I'm feeling like with the action, we have the action twice. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul and take responsibility for your actions. So there is a lot of emphasis now coming from spirit, especially your guardian angel right now, because guardian angel is the one who has our like access to our the soul blueprint. And that is what the energy is linking you with, the responsibility of the actions of, in whichever way. For some it is coming specifically for the divorce or the separation of the ending of this relationship energy as well. And for some it is it's also linking to the teenager message that we picked up before, that it's okay, just take your responsibility for what you did, but do not judge yourself about it. Don't attach any more energy with it of shame, guilt, or the disappointment, in whichever way it is resonating. But the whole message is that for the whole collective, the message is that whatever is happening, whatever you're doing, or whatever has been done rather, which has this a lower vibration attached with it, is creating a lot of this interference, just like how I received it, and I had to then take a step. I have to take the responsibility of the energy space, like the sacred space being like the boundaries being broken, and I have to then establish it again. So it's really like that for you as well, that take responsibility for what you have done, that yes, own it, I did it, but do not criticize yourself or judge yourself for what has happened. There was a need of it, just like the intervention that I felt the intrusions. So I also feel there was a need and purpose for it, because maybe I was needed to be more grounded, and there are deeper states I need to be in for a channeled message maybe. So, but there's always a divine, a higher purpose which we may not be aware of. But this is what the guardian angel is suggesting, is the advice is in alignment with the blueprint of your soul that they have. Okay, so let us receive a message from your passed on loved one. So in whichever way this energy of passed on loved one is reflecting for the pile 2, there is a clarification coming before the message comes through, is that it could be a specific situation of person who has actually transitioned into light. For others, it is the ending of the relationship, of a message from the higher self of the other, your connection with them at the soul level. And there is also a message of this coming from they're saying it is the higher self of who you have in your mind. So please take it as it resonates, because this could be a very specific message and it may bring a lot of healing, they're saying. For some, it might trigger first and then heal. So please hold more space for yourself with love and compassion. Thank you. It's a very gentle message the way it came. So the message is, I send you loving signs through nature. Okay. So seeing butterflies and outside in nature, there is a connection between your higher self and the higher self of the other, of you and the spirit of the past or loved one. And it's a way of you still connecting with them, like even with in the divorce scenario as well, they're asking me to clarify that even though in the life this has happened, that you have separated, you have gone away in two different ways, two different directions, but still at soul level, there are more dealings happening, and there is a higher connection at play. So please take it as it resonates, as I'm saying, because I feel it's really a mixed message. There are many messages due to this being a collective reading. But 1616 I saw as well. 1515 also came, like 15 and 15. Then 1616 is there. Then you have 17 as well. So it's like 15, 16, 17 with the progressive energy as well. I'm picking for you, pile 2. So yeah, a lot of space holding is happening for pile 2. Let me give you now some light message. I feel there is a message of light coming. Thank you. That was very quick. The moment I picked up the energy, it was out. The harmonic scale, balance, harmony, music of life is first one. The reminding of a soul, of a song which has some word of soul, or in the lyrics, the soul comes, and you like that song, or you are maybe hearing it, or you've recently heard it. So there is a message of connection through that as well. And the next message is the parchment and quill. Creativity, writing, expression. I don't know if it feels like for the collective or specific, but there is a message of you writing down a poem or a song to remember someone, or because it's very healing way for you to express when you're sitting down and writing. Maybe journaling can also be coming for many, but there is also a message of soul contract, like fulfillment of a soul contract. The exact message that we picked up before, that there are workings, dealings at the higher level, at the soul level. So there is some explanation about that as well coming for you, pal 2. Yeah. So I feel this is your reading, my dear pal 2. I feel, I'm not receiving any more messages, but it was a very up and down reading, like the way I also picked up. And there was also a little bit of a sense of irritation as well, which was coming in the reading, which I had to let go and clear, like why the reading is not continuing. So maybe you also have a message here in keeping your energy cleansed, keeping yourself grounded. Spending time in nature as well is important in helping you release the energy that you have resonated with in need of release on your healing journey. So thank you so much for being here, pile 2. Thank you for your beautiful energy imprint on the channel, your beautiful likes, shares, comments, and the subscriptions, and helping us all grow together. So I'll see you in your next reading. Good luck with your journey. Take care. Bye. Hello, my dear pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked up this beautiful card of Quan Yin, Radiant Moon of Compassion, number 23, then this is your reading. And today we are connecting with Quan Yin and receiving messages from her. So Quan Yin is an ascended master of representing the divine feminine with the energies of compassion, love, healing. And your card very much says, connects you with the energy of compassion here, with Radiant Moon of Compassion. So picking your energy imprint, your message for today, for the whole collective, there is a specific message coming in which she's saying to be in the space of, to be in the heart space with compassion, not spiritually judging anyone. So the spiritual judgment she wants to bring forward in today's reading for pile 3's message, to have compassion for everyone, and while having that compassion, to be in that compassion, not even like when you can see the other in their own journey with respect to where you are, it should not be judged even in the spiritual sense of it. Not to have like a bit of that spiritual arrogance is the message. Because when we are spiritually awakened, and when we are on our healing journey, and when we are ascending, as the growth as we move forward in our growth, we do see where we have come from, right? In our own journey, we know where we are coming from. And then in that space where we were once, we find others still present. They're still there. And it could be their part of the journey, irrespective of any judgment why they're there. It's not our part in it. And that is not the space of compassion, is what our message is. That when we become spiritually advanced, when we are moving in our spiritual awakening, in our journey, we should have more compassion without any take on where they are on their own individual spiritual journey. So please take it as it resonates, how it is coming, because I myself have been there, and I myself have come out of it, and I can completely understand what she is talking about. But it comes very individually in our own unique journey. The the circumstances are very unique as well. So there is like a hint of spiritual ego that she's trying to bring forward for healing. So that is our very natural being as well. When we are spiritually advancing and we are moving into on our journey, it is a very natural healing part of the process as well, of having first then a spiritual ego, and then releasing it, then healing it. That is also. So I feel that is where pile 3 is in some part here and there, some more, some less. But this is a message of compassion from Kuan Yin for healing the spiritual ego. So let us continue that. I feel this has never been, this thing has never been channeled before on the channel. So I feel this is going to be very interesting reading today. So let us continue with that. And let me see which deck of cards is calling pile 3. So today's reading is very much like an advice reading from Kuan Yin in how to be more in compassion for yourself and others. So let us see what she has to tell pile 3. Thank you. Reevaluate your priorities. Okay, so this is one piece of advice which is coming for our guidance with our spiritual journey in healing more and more of our ego aspect and integrating it with our priorities. Reevaluate your priorities. There is a message of, she's talking about the energy of moon affecting you as well with your priorities. That the energy of moon has been impacting in the sense, like in the subconscious. In the subconscious, there is a need of knowing the feedback about our own spiritual journey. And I can personally relate with that as well, because for a while, for a long time, I was in that place where I was constantly wanting to receive a feedback of what is happening with me and what does this mean, and look, I've done this growth. So that is also a feedback that the ego wanted me to have. And the ego wanted to see what is happening, and look, I'm growing and ascending. So I feel there is a message of something on those lines happening, but it is more in alignment with the moon energies for pile 3, with the moon affecting the subconscious. So there is something in the subconscious that needs to heal, and it has to do with priorities. So let us connect with moon as well and see. Let us continue with moon before I pick the other deck. I feel that is more in the flow of the energy. Let us find out what moon is talking about. Okay, so let us see. What is moon? Because here moon is not, she's not showing moon as the divine feminine. She's showing the aspect of the mind that affects like the moon. So it's a different, let me find out and then I'll let you know what it is. For pile 3, please. Thank you. So we have changes, which is number 23, 5. It is Quicksilver Moon changes. Okay. The double swan energy, or the swan energy, was also present in one of the other piles of Kuan Yin. I feel there you might have a message as well. And let us connect with the other deck as well. And then we will start reading the energy. Okay. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay. So, firstly, the energy of moon that I was telling you is about the mind, the subconscious mind, because in Vedic astrology, we see moon as feminine energy, but in Hindu mythology, it's a very masculine energy. And the moon is representing in astrology the energy of mind. Not only the emotions, but how the mind is also connected with the emotions. So it is a deeper aspect, I feel, when you're understanding moon from the Vedic astrology aspect. But with the message here, there is a lot of understanding of your subconscious is coming as a priority as well. And what you need to release is finding about the priority. I feel pile 3, you have an understanding of what you need to work on yourself right now, but that is not, there is a more high priority, like a topic or an understanding that you need to know. And the spirit is asking you to change that, because you are maybe not intuitively feeling it much rather than thinking about it that this should happen. Yeah, it is about your next step that you need to heal in your journey. And full moon has also come twice in your reading. So I feel maybe looking at one of the readings about moon on my channel, you might have a message around that, what it should be done, what is this, the priority Kuan Yin is pointing you towards. And there are many readings there, so they're all timeless. So just go at the playlist and see which one calls to you. Could be the message finding there. And let us inquire it here also. Let us see if Kuan Yin can show us through the deck of surrender what is the priority that pile 3 needs to know about for their next healing work on their journey. So we have surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So compassion has also come twice in your reading. So this message I am guided to leave with you with how you interpret it, because she's saying that it's like you have to find this way of doing it yourself as well. So there is something she wants you to work on here, and like intuitively understanding what is this priority, not with the mind but with the intuition, with compassion. And that has also, the next clue is also to work around something with the spiritual ego that we've picked up before. Okay. One thing I can share with one I'm seeing is like in the couple energy, one is spiritually awake and having a judgment on the other, of telling them or guiding them a lot what to do, because let's say the wife is spiritually awakened and she's doing on her journey, and then she becomes like a teacher for the husband. That is not correct as well. The husband has his own journey, and you should be there present in his life as an example, but not as the one who's defining his choices or telling him what to do, what is right for him, what is not. Let them develop their own intuition. But this is a very specific message. I'm saying there are more interpretations of this card, but she's asking you to do it yourself. For pile 3, please. What does pile 3 need to know, Kuan Yin? I heard she saying, take your time. Like when I was shuffling, I asked her why the card is not coming. I said, no, take your time. So I don't know what was the purpose of that, but she took time for the card. We have sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Beautiful. So this is Hanumanji energy present here. So Hanumanji is the symbol of the spiritual warrior, so strong, so powerful, like a deity himself, but he offered himself out of love, for the love, for Lord Rama. So that could be, there could be a meaning, some message there with what Hanumanji represents. And through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. So really offering this problem, not trying to think it with mind, and keeping it in surrender mode as well. I feel it's very much around relationship energy, this one, but there's a lot of your discernment as well. This is specifically around this card. She wants you to reevaluate your priorities. What do you need to release? And also keep an eye on the full moon, yeah? Also go to the playlist of the moon. Maybe you have a message there. Now, this is a very different switch of energies with this deck. I feel the message is changing. Let us see. Thank you. So we have Hiraith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay. So this is a different message as I picked up before, like this is a message of, it has again to do with priorities in some way, but it is a message of the loneliness. It is a message of the spiritual ascension, where we are in the space where we are not surrounded by people who we match the vibration so many times, like the social gatherings and the small talks. And that kind of a scenario is also present for pile 3. But There is a message coming for in connection with the, like, I do understand the soul tribe she's talking about, but I don't know how it fits with soul contract. For someone, she's saying that it is the choice, that if there is the energy of stuckness in a soul contract, you can change your soul tribe because your vibration is changing. That is one message. Now, this is not to do with the main message that we picked up. This is something different that has started in the reading right now. And so there is a mention of finding your soul tribe, or your soul tribe coming, matching your vibration, being with the people who are matching your vibration in your spiritual journey. But there is also a factor of your choice playing a part in it, like with soul contract as well. So she's asking me to share some insight on soul contract. Soul contract is not something we see as very rigid, like we are with someone and it's a soul contract and then we have to fulfill it and we have to be in it and we have no choice because it was done at the soul level. This is not true. The consciousness now ascended so ahead in the present reality right now, in the here and now, that the consciousness we can still in our meditative states and in our ascended like meditations, or what else was that? It was just coming. One was meditation. Like accessing the higher dimensions, in whichever way you're doing that, the consciousness can still bring the changes with the use of free will. The free will is so defined now. It is so free-flowing now. It is like a very part of your priority now, that the soul level contracts can be dissolved while being incarnated in a physical body. So I do not understand if this was possible before or not, but in my understanding, I know that it is possible now. So I cannot give or take my personal understanding of how in past it was, but now the consciousness is at the level that it can be done. So that is where the choice is coming. That is where the free will is coming. That this message of soul tribe, that it can come, but it's your choice. And that is where I also feel the spiritual ego healing also entangles with it. The offering also comes in. The surrendering also comes in. Yeah. Okay, so let me give you a final message of light for you, my dear, beautiful pile 3. And then I'll let you go. Quan Yin's messages are always very lovey-dovey when I call them. Is so loving, like it's only the vibration of love and compassion and care and healing you're receiving. And yeah, very high vibrational messages. So we have the rising sun, symbolizing new beginnings and hope. And this is where the soul tribe message also fits in, the use of the free will and the choice in alignment with this. There is a new rising sun happening in this scenario. Here also we can see like the sun. So she's bringing maybe I missed that message of this rising sun of the soul tribe coming together. So there are like 2 messages for you, pile 3, to take from this reading today, right? The first one is of the priorities and how the moon is affecting in the spiritual ego. And there is guidance of surrender. They're both cards. They mean like surrender and offering put together. And then there is a third message of with this healing, the soul tribe is also coming together. But there is also an element of choice which is present for you that you need to acknowledge as well. Beautiful. So thank you, my dear pile 3, for being here. This was your reading. And thank you for the beautiful like, share, subscriptions, and the comments I receive. Thank you for your energetic imprint on the collective, the channel as well, in helping us all come together and ascend together. So thanks again. I'll good luck on your journey, and I'll see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello, my dear Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. And if you picked up this beautiful card of Kuan Yin, many hands of the goddess, number 17, then this is your reading. And today we are connecting with Kuan Yin, the Ascended Master, the Divine Feminine. And she comes with the energy of love, compassion, harmony, and healing. So in today's reading, I've picked up that there are many healing messages coming from Kuan Yin around a lot of on our spiritual journey, around our shadow aspects, and specifically where we need to work on. But they are coming in, sometimes she's showing you to have a look at it yourself, and sometimes she's letting us know about it. So let us see what messages we can pick up from her for your reading today. So there are 3-4 different messages coming. The first one I'm picking is it's about worry. She's saying, hand over your worries to me. And she's asking so Pile 4 is having some worries, and Kuan Yin is asking, the Divine Feminine is asking to give them to her, and she will take care of it. You do not have to worry about it. You do not have to worry. Don't worry for your worry. And there is also this energy of a lot of vibration in the mind, like mental space, a lot of thinking, overthinking. Pile feels like Pile 4. And there is also the energy of a multitasker running around and doing a lot of work, constantly like juggling, like with so many hands as well, juggling, doing a lot of things. And there is also a small message of, so I do not want anyone to have anything wrong here, but there is a small message of a bit of a negative vibration present in your field right now, and it has to do along with the last social gathering you had. So maybe people came to your place and you had people in your space, and when they left, you being in your spiritual journey and ahead, a lot of like a magnet, you attracted that energy in your space, and that is what is also affecting your mind right now. So just doing sage cleansing of your house, or just having incense in your house, is something that will take care of that. So yeah, these are the messages from Kuan Yin for Pile 2 right now. Let us see what else we can receive from her. So let us start with an intuitive message for Pile 4 to see what else messages are coming. I'm also picking the energy of your inner child present. So let us tap into that message as well to see what we need to know from your inner child. Let this be your sign, number 37. Okay, so this is very intuitive, like to a very higher level of an intuitive message. Let this be your sign. So whatever you have been thinking around this worry, of releasing it, of giving it to Kuan Yin, that we picked up, like the multitasking thing, let this be the sign. And she wants it on the left side for some reason. Okay, so number 37 with the energy of completion with 10. And these are the stairs leading into a light. So this is a very specific message, and being it a collective reading, it's what situation she's talking about for the sign. For some, it is coming as a travel to go and see a place like an ancient site or a holy place or a temple, or like an energy vortex is there, and to go and access that, to be there. Then 444 is also important. 444 is a synchronicity that you may be seeing a lot. That is also a sign. Violet flame also, I'm seeing energy in this card. Like going higher, jumping few steps at a time, as if. So there is something that you've been wanting to do. That is a sign. If you do it, it'll take you leaps of like steps ahead on your journey in some reference. Okay, and for some, she's showing to go to a place like you've been thinking, or maybe you should wear like a big greenhouse where they have these tropical plants grown. Importance of indoor plants is also coming for some. And there is also a message of very focused work is also coming, that you've been wanting to do something, but it requires a lot of focus, not this like the jittered energies, the energy everywhere, the fragmented energy, but very focused work is in need of. That is how you should do it. Let us continue with this message and see if we can find some more clarifications or some more messages. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Okay, so this is the multitasking thing, and the mind also in movement I was picking up. So I feel there is a higher message here, and these all three feel very aligned according to the specific situation that you're resonating with for the collective reading. Let us see what your inner child has to say about this as well. Very fast moving energy, I have to say, just like our leaps, very fast moving energy. Let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Let go of the control. Surrender to the journey. So your inner child is in very much alignment with the messages, my dear Pile 4. It's a number 23, which is the change. So there is this like Pile 4 wanting to do something and trying to control it, and really letting go of that control and just do this focused work, being led where you're taken, like follow the intuition only. That could be the only focus for the journey. The travel we did pick up, it has come with the art as well, travel. And it's like going in, just following the sun, this energy here. Here also see that feels like there is a sun behind. Follow the light. Okay, let us see. Let us get a light message from Kuan Yin to see what else we can know about these messages. Thank you. We have the feather, lightness, messages, spiritual connection. Okay, so importance of synchronicities, like 444 also came in yours just now. Connection with nature. We are picking a lot of nature and plants. Going out in nature. Inner child is also very relaxed. It asks you to let go of control, but is out in nature. So I feel nature is calling as well as the guidance here. Going to that place is important as well. Finding feathers, definitely. Let us have one more. Okay. The candle's flame, hope, illumination, and guidance. Okay. a very specific candle ritual they're showing me with someone for to release this control. So write on a piece of paper what control you want to release and what you're reflecting, understanding this message to be. Light a candle in a sacred space, ground yourself, do a small meditation, connect with the energies, and offer the paper to the candle, but make sure you can do it safely. Outside is preferable, and but make sure that it is safe. And just to let you know, you can have a big foil, aluminum foil, spread it and then do it on that. So whatever falls down, it is still in a bigger, safe place that you can do the ritual. So offering that to the flame, to the fire, can also help you release this control. And also ask your inner child to be involved in this process as well, is a message. I feel there is one more message from this deck. Let us see what is coming. Pile 4, please. Thank you. We have begin now. Take your first step. So it's really a calling of doing something, in the sense that you've been thinking of doing something or just procrastinating on something, and asking you to do it now. You very well know what it is the message here. Let this be your sign. Begin now. Let's keep it here. Look, they're all so well together. All three of them. Surrender to the journey. Begin now. Let this be a sign. Let it go. It really feels like, it's Kuan Yin is talking about a shift in your timeline. As I said in a little chat I had before, I feel there is something there for you that you are due and deserving of a timeline shift, but because of this lingering energy, maybe the cleansing as well, that is required, that you're not taking that right action. And if you take it, you're already there. The timeline shifts. Let us see what is this timeline shift about, if any prediction we can know. If though this deck is around work and money, and I feel like I'm seeing, yeah, okay. It's a lot of energy, and it's actually 2 cards, that's why. Okay, so it is about money. Enjoy your wealth. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. Okay. And the other one, which really wanted to come out, is gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Okay, so this is very specific. Like, I really did not pick up anything. I did pick up money, but maybe it is something putting your effort in the right direction, in the currency of money, because money is the definition of abundance. So one of the definitions, we have so many more. And really focused on this abundance. It could be manifestation exercises for some. It could be like the multitasking is coming like as this risk behavior. Don't risk too much. So really letting go of that control, and like the example of gambling, she's showing me that when one person is gambling, they want to win. That is why they're risking the money. But here it's also like a control. Gambling, irrespective, not serious gambling, but when people are having some friends sitting together and playing cards with money, like poker or something, it's for fun. it should not go into that seriousness of control of gambling. So I feel there is some sense of feeling light. I think we did get lightness. Yeah, there is this lightness message here. So not taking things too seriously is one message as well. So they're quite a mix of messages. I have to say, not very clear, my dear Pile 4. But this is how it is looking. So please let me know as well in comments if you have more clarity on what these messages are about, what you're being asked to do to begin now, and how gambling archetype, the energy of gambling fits in that as well. Yeah, I feel these are the messages for you today, Pile 4. Yeah. So thank you so much for being here, Pile 4. Thank you so much for being a part of the collective and leaving your energy imprint so that we all can build the channel and ascend together. So good luck on your journey in understanding how Kuan Yin is holding space for the multitasking and what she's asking you to just start this journey, begin moving into this. It continues, right? Yeah. And your inner child is also a very active part in this journey as well. So yeah, I did say thank you and all, but I'm seeing like one more card, one final card of a sacred site. Let me get that. Sorry about that. Let me get that. So I'm just shown, I'm just told to give you this card, to show you this card, and then you interpret it, maybe Google it or find out what it is about. So let us see, because I almost closed the reading and then came a final message. So we have Santiago de Compostela. Okay. So have a look about this. I think we did have this card in one of the previous readings as well. But yes, so I've honored the space with and the message she asked you to receive. So have an inquiry about this place and see what is the message and what this place is about. Yeah. Yes, I feel this is final now. Thank you so much, Pile 4, and good luck on your journey. I'll see you again in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.